Hello everyone. Today we're gonna talk a little bit about our skincare, and obviously, I feel like it's always fun where you compare a brother's skincare versus a sister's skincare.
Wow.
But wait for the surprise, because I think you take care of your skin
more than you.
More than I do. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and also genes play a big part in it. But so one of the things that why we bring this up is actually just stereotypes with skincare and why it's important and why we think it's important. Basically, why we think it's important. It's our perspective, because I think I realized I've gotten old.
Yeah,
so
old.
I should take care of my skin because
wrinkles.
Yeah, so okay, before I go on my rant about why we should take care of our skin and why I've gone down that skincare trend of 2020, which is great, by the way. I want to talk about first stereotypes. Do you remember just comparison? What was society's stereotype for skincare for you, and what was it like in our family? So
okay,
society first.
So, from what I remember, right? Keep in mind, I didn't really pay attention to this as much when I started skincare, right? So I think society for men for skincare is more feminine, right? Taking care of yourself is more feminine, right? Because I remember even the color pink at the time was awkward, right?
Yeah,
so,
not for you, but when people looked at you.
Yeah, people looked at me and I had pink stuff. They're like, that's weird. So I'm pretty sure that goes also for skincare, because skincare is, like I said, thought to be more feminine. Mostly women do it. They want to keep the skin nice. And that also goes into how society view men and women. So it's men, they don't really care if you have a pimple or whatever. It's kind of like men don't wear makeup, basically, right?
Yeah.
And skincare is basically makeup, right? So I think that's basically the stereotype. What was different in our family is I was told to take care of my skin. Though my dad doesn't do skincare stuff, he still does moisturizer. He still keeps it.
He does?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think he does moisturizer because his face gets dry and stuff.
Yeah.
He has nothing against it. But I think the only thing he has ever said to me about face is how come your face is all dirty and stuff? My face is so beautiful. I have never done anything and it's beautiful. And I was like, okay. All right. So we're looking at two different faces right now, but you're beautiful. Okay. I like the confidence. But our dad has never been against skincare product, which I think is really cool, because he's, in my perspective, is to me he's a manly man, whatever, right?
Yeah, what people stereotypically think as a manly man,
our dad kind of fits.
Yeah.
Quite well. Minus the facial hair.
Asian things,
Yeah, no facial hair, right? So that's basically the thought. It's all my parents, my grandma, my sister, my cousin, my mom has told me, take care of your skin. And I think high school, when I started getting acne and stuff, I was doing a water sport. My face was really dry,
Yeah, the chlorine.
Yeah. Before, I would wash my face daily, whatever, but I never did skincare stuff. I never did toner, serum, whatever, because I didn't know about it. So in high school, my parents brought me into skincare. And what's interesting enough is I do it more than my sister, right? I think she touched up on that in the beginning, because I actually have the routine, right? I was told to do this every single day, and I did. I've been doing it ever since then, but...
What's then?
High school.
High school?
High school, yeah. So high school till now, so it's been 5 years, 6 years. I've been doing it pretty consistently. Some days I wouldn't do certain things, because, I'd rather put on moisturizer and just have it moisturize, right? But I still use cleanser. When you shower, you still use cleanser for your face. You don't use bar soap for that, right? Well, before, when I did use, I don't think I've ever used bars. No, I have used bar soap.
Have you? Okay.
Okay, so before that, I would use bar soap, but bar soap would make my skin really dry. So I've been using moisturizer for a long, long time because it makes my skin dry.
Yeah.
Right? So I use moisturizer, and I switched to a cleanser now for your face because it just makes it feel better.
Yes.
Right? We have something here that is like an Aloe Vera cleanser. It's a Korean brand. You put it on, it foams up, and you put it on, it feels smooth. Right?
The glycerin.
Your skin's all smooth, right? It's all shiny, and it doesn't make your skin feel dry. That's what I kind of want. And then when you come out, it doesn't feel dry. You can put on a bunch of different stuff, and I just moisturize, and then that's basically how I do it, right? And then I think the typical routine is cleanser, shower, so wash your face with cleanser, then you do like a toner? Is it toner?
Yeah, I think it is
toner, and then
serum. Wow, you know.
And then what is this?
That is serum.
Okay, so so it's toner, like this acne thing, like a treatment thing. It basically like eliminates dead skin on your face, helps with acne, whatever. Yeah, you would do that, and then you would do serum, and then after serum, I'll wait a couple like minutes or so, and I'll do moisturizer, right, like cream, right. I use Clinique for men occasionally. I also use I got it as a gift like the expensive cream called La Mer, I think.
Is it Korean?
I don't know. But
that was just a luxury brand. It was like free for us.
Well, we got it as a gift, right? So technically it's free for us, right? Like I use that because La Mer, honestly, it's expensive. I get it. I wouldn't buy it on my own because it's that expensive, but it's actually very nice. It's like it doesn't feel oily, but your skin feels soft and smooth.
Yeah.
I think that's what I liked about it.
Yeah. The lightness.
Yeah. And then, sunscreen. I do use sunscreen when I go out. Less so now because I don't go out. Yeah. When I was at school, I would put on sunscreen on my nose, my face, and then go out the sun.
Yeah. So you would say you take care of your skin pretty well.
I think so.
Right. Yeah. And part of that was like what our parents taught us.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So did that affect like how you felt about yourself and how you presented yourself to the world?
No, I don't care.
You don't care,
right? It's like I would still wear pink regardless of some of the people I've met have said, right? Because remember the funniest thing was I had pink Crocs, right?
Yeah, I remember.
The best, right? And one of my mentors or coaches, right? He would say, "Stop wearing pink. Draw some, black spikes on it or something just to make it less feminine, right?
Be more edgy."
Yeah, right? Like, I don't have anything against that, right? But it's just different culture, we were brought up differently, right? I wasn't brought up saying that this is feminine, this is not feminine, whatever, right? I was just brought up like, preferably you should do this, but if you don't want to, they don't care.
Yeah.
Right? So I think that's what I was brought up as. So I don't think this affects anything because I think the rise of K-pop, a lot more people are doing skincare, like they're doing that more. And I think beginning when K-pop was getting popular, people have said, damn, they look very feminine, they look very like girls or whatever. It's like, I never had that because in my mind, if you take care of your skin and you look prettier, and when you're 70 you still look like you're 40, all the people that were hating, they're like, they look like they're 100, right? They're wrinkly, all
because
stuff.
of the sun damage.
Yeah, like they don't take care of their skin. So I honestly don't have anything against it. I don't feel any pressure or whatever. Like I honestly don't care enough about it.
Yeah. Does it make you feel better? Like are there positive effects to it?
I certainly do feel better because my skin doesn't feel as gross.
Yeah.
Right? I think you agree. It's when your body feels weird, it ruins your mood, right? It doesn't feel like if your skin's always dry and it's itchy and it's cracking, it's like, that's weird. That's a weird feeling, right? I had that before. I can't stand it, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's my idea. Like, I don't really care, right? I like doing it. We probably have to find some new brands, but
yeah.
I enjoy doing skincare, right?
Yes.
We would do masks and stuff, but that's for later.
Yes. Yeah. But that's good because I think like like to share like my experience, right? Actually, I'm just really lazy.
Yeah.
And you know that.
Yeah.
And I feel like I think at first when they told me, they said like take care of your skin, right? And then they said it to me more, and I was like, why are you telling me? Like, you should tell like my brother too. Like, why? You know, just like, because I was like, don't be sick. Like, you know, like just like, I think it's because you actually take care of your skin more than I do.
Yeah, even your friends. I remember us going out. Your friends like, oh, let me buy you some stuff, and then she turns to me, do you want some? I know I have some. She's like, huh?
Yeah, they were so surprised.
And I was like, exactly. That's how it is.
Yeah, because what's it called? Like, yeah, like when we would go out like with our friends, it's like, or like when we shop for like skincare stuff, which we do, like masks and all of that, because you know, like you said, skincare 101 is great.
Yeah.
Look young forever, whatever. Yeah. So I would get the one that be trash talk. Not really, but just like, don't be lazy. Like, don't take care of your skin. Because I, like, you know when you're like, I had like pretty good genes. I think we
both have pretty decent genes.
Yes. So where like, even when I didn't do anything,
it wasn't disgusting.
It was fine. Yeah, it was fine. Literally, like in the morning, my routine used to be, I'd wash my face with a towel, just like rub my face, and then that's it.
Oh, okay.
After at night, I would wash my face with a towel again.
Okay.
That's it. So yeah, that's why it was like very interesting, because then like I think the one thing that ended up sticking out to me as like I grew older was that our parents actually began to say, like, at first it was just to me, right? Because it was, the conversation was to me. It's like take care of your skin, like, as like we can like be naive. They were really realistic, but they're like, you can be naive and be like, oh, appearances don't matter. But at the end of the day, it's like they see a clean face and everything. It's like that's really important.
Yeah.
Right? And it was like, oh yeah, I agree. I'm just lazy. Right? But I think as I grew older, I was like, oh no, like this is part of me, like taking care of myself, right? So then like, actually I learned a lot from you, because whenever you do it, I'm like, okay, I should probably do it. I should probably do it. Like, even especially when we live together, I'm like, all right, the product is in front of me. This person uses it too, you know, like you use it too, so I should use it. So I've been a little bit more conscious about that now. Yeah. But I think my regimen is so much lighter than yours. Yeah. What I've done though, especially for like lazy folks out there who like don't don't do anything, it's like, for me, what I've been doing before, I would just like every like so often I would go through the whole routine, right? Yeah. Toner, serum, like cleanse, toner, serum, moisturizer, and obviously toner, and then any like treatment, and then serum, moisturizer, and then that's for nighttime, and then obviously in the daytime I add sunscreen. Yeah. Right. So I only did that like once a month. Maybe.
Once a month?
Maybe. Ooh. But also, I remember, like, okay, you don't wear makeup. So, like, I don't think you ever wore makeup.
I don't wear makeup.
Yeah, but I also refrain from wearing makeup.
Yeah.
I don't wear a lot of makeup, which is why, like, I think that's part of the reason why I don't do a lot of these things. But when I did do, like, wear more makeup, like, maybe for, like, dance competitions or whatever, that's when I was like, oh, frick. Like, my skin is gonna be so...
disgusting.
Yeah, it's gonna be so gross, right? So it's gonna feel so gross, and I think like I'm learning more and more that I'm like, oh yeah, like I didn't have pimples because my face was just too dry for that.
Oh,
that's why, right? So then as I kept like learning, no, it's not. No, it's not. You're not supposed to do that. Dryness causes more wrinkles.
Oh.
Right? So then like, actually recently is when I started like becoming more interested in skincare and following like dermatologists online and researching more about like what I can do to like feel better about my skin, because I think like recently, because it's so dry here, I've noticed that like my skin is duller, and obviously it's like how you see yourself and how you take care of yourself affects how you feel about yourself. Definitely. Right? So then when I see that my skin is clearer and brighter and less dull, I feel better. It's like, oh, like I'm not as tired because I don't look as tired. So it's the same thing as like when you don't smile versus you smile. It's like the receptors in your brain are kind of making that. So yeah, I've actually been trying to like do more. Right?
That's good.
So for the lazy people out there, what I really started doing is I use a spray for toner.
Okay.
So I don't put it on my hands. I just go.
Okay, that's pretty good.
And then I go. So then it's quicker because I'm lazy.
Yeah.
And I think for sunscreen too, there's a face one that's like Essence that like I think our parents bought. our mom bought for me or my cousin got bought for me. I just like when I like for sunscreen, I always get lazy, right? More things. I hate things on my hands for sure. So I just go for that step too, and I go, and then I'm done. So that's what I do. But normally, especially in the pandemic, I haven't been going out as much. But there is sunlight that comes through my window. So all I do in the morning is I cleanse, I put on moisturizer, and I put on sunscreen. That's it.
Oh,
right?
okay.
And then at night I cleanse, and I put on moisturizer, and that's it. So I think that's why it's like, I keep like reading, it's like, it's just simple things. So just make sure you click the clean, treat, and cleanse kind of situation. And I'm glad that my parents taught me. Like, my mom especially honed in, whatever. And then as time continued on, they were like for men or women, like, you should take care of your skin.
Yeah.
You know? So I think that's why I've actually, like, gone deeper into that and made sure that I am taking care of my skin. I'm looking for new brands. So
I am too.
New brands.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I am also. I don't know if our brand is good. We heard bad things about it, but it's okay.
Yeah. I've been like trying to like research like ingredients and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it takes so long. Like if y'all like know like I know like hyaluronic acid and like all those things. Yeah.
I don't know.
You just like take it in.
Yeah. It's whatever people give me and this is good, okay, I'll try it.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. So find the best match for your skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think the bare minimum that you should do is cleanse and moisturize.
And sunscreen.
Sunscreen, right? Yes. Those three are probably the most essential because those are. There's no way you could be lazy about that, right? You shower, you could use your cleanse, right? Yeah. Use your cleanse, like the least you could do is moisturize your face, and that's really simple. Put it on your hands, rub it on your face, and you're done.
Dab.
Yeah.
Don't scrub your face like I do.
Oh, don't scrub your face.
Like with the towel.
Oh
stuff.
No, use your hands. Yeah. Use your hands. Rub your face, and that's like the least you could do. And if you want to be above and beyond, toner, serum, all that stuff, those also help.
Yeah.
Right.
This is for all genders. Just like take care of your skin. Maybe like that will be part of your like self care.
Yeah.
And like making sure that you feel good because like anytime that happens, it's like acne or whatever. It's like. There are ways to like fix it and add it into your skincare so that you feel better about yourself, right?
Yeah.
And as always, I think we always do this every episode. We're like, get more information.
Don't
just don't trust us. Don't trust like just one person. Like research and like figure out. Listen to dermatologists.
Yes.
Be specific to your own skincare.
Yes. Yeah. And take this video as like a push.
Yes.
Right. Like a little motivational
both did
push.
It as one of the most laziest people, and like. Yeah, and you actually care. I ignored everyone.
If you're a guy, you could do skincare, man. Do some skincare.
I think like the more I read, I'm like, I'm pretty sure whoever you date, if you do date someone, if that's part of your like goal or whatnot, whatever floats your boat, or just like yourself, everyone and you and people around you will be like, good, you're taking care of your skin, feel good about your face, about your skin.
That's right.
So that you can walk with confidence.
Yes, that's
Either
right.
way, you just
walk
take care
with
of
confidence.
yourself. Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Right? Because I think that I would want to ask you, right? The one thing that I feel like for me that is not as like just for like more like feminine like folks, it's like skincare doesn't matter. Like when they have skincare routine, it's like, oh, like that's good. Good for you. But when it's for like men, especially like what do you consider like more manly? Like right now, the society's been more okay with like taking care of their skin.
Yeah.
But for those who like are still like, oh, like that's too feminine for me, and they have those like those kind of views, like what would you tell them? Like how would you try to explain? And maybe if you had a friend who like wasn't into skincare, how would you kind of like push them to get into it?
I don't know how to answer the first question, right? I really don't. But for friends, this sounds so bad, right? But the honest, like how I could honestly say it, that could honestly motivate my friends to do skincare, or at least the ones that I know that don't do it, is you can find a partner if you do it, right? Because I know some of them, they do wash their face, but it's kind of like just bar soap and then that's it. Nothing else, right? Their skin's kind of gross, right? And I think the only thing I could say is if you want to, like, I guess it could be true. I don't know if it's true. But if you want to potentially find a partner, you could do, clean your face, right? Clean up a bit, and then you'll be fine. Because most of my friends, they do clean themselves well. They do groom, right? But it's just they don't do facial, like face stuff because they don't think it's necessary, not because they don't like it. Right? They're kind of like you. They think they're just lazy. Right? They wouldn't even do it.
I agree with them.
Most of my friends are like you. Right? And then, so that's like the only advice I could say because I honestly don't know. That's a very good question.
Yeah. How do we remove all of this like toxic masculinity?
Or I think I know. So
okay.
I'd be like, okay, do you like K-pop? And if they say no, we'll leave it at that. But if they say yes, I'm like, oh, do you want to look like this person? And they're like, oh yeah, I do. I'm like, yeah, I do skincare. That's all I could say. All I could say. The only thing I could think about.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Also, I feel like I'm wondering, like, too, it's like when people are like young, as in like, we're like 20, we're considered young, even though we feel old. Like we're younger, so I think people don't realize like what's gonna happen in the future.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's like the damage that you get now carries on, and I feel like we can never really see the long term. But that's why it's like everything's preventative, right? Like taking care of your body, like stretching and all of that. It's all like preventative measures for like when you're older, so that you are more active and that you
definitely
look and feel good still, right? So, yeah.
But
yeah. So right now, special news of. We're going to show you what we use and what you use and how you prep every day for skincare.
Okay. So, alright, so my skincare routine starts off with a cleanser. Right now we're using this. We're using a Nature Republic Aloe Vera Soothing and Moisture Foam Cleanser. Right? This is a Korean brand. We recently got into it because our parents started using it, like giving it to us. And I really like it. It's soothing and moisturizing. Yes. So my skin doesn't feel gross and dry after washing. Yes. So right after the cleanser, I would use Bellavore. I'm saying that wrong. It's okay. I'm saying that completely wrong. But it's a whitening serum. I don't know if it works well, right? I just use it. But so after cleansing, I'll just squeeze a little bit onto my face and go from there, right? I'd squeeze it on my face. I'd kind of like tap and then tap it all around, right? On the places that are dark.
Yeah. It's like for like acne scars too, right?
Yeah,
That's what it was meant for.
So I'll do that. Right after that, I was told to use this Purifying Serum. It's basically to take away bacteria from your skin, dead cells, whatever. That's like clearing acne, right? I would use that. But it's also from Bellavore. Right, I'm sorry. But it's also from that. But I recently switched to a different one that I'm trying out. Y'all could see on the video that it's this one. I don't know what it is. It's okay. Like, it's doing well. It is clearing my acne, like the little bits that I have. So that's also very good. And afterwards, I would kind of let it, just sit around. Right? Once it dries,
around on your face.
I would use this Skin Renewal Serum. Also from Bellavore. Right? It's basically it's like an anti-aging. It makes your skin smoother, brighter, clears wrinkles, I think. Yeah, so that's it. And then I would use a Clinique. I ran out of it, so I didn't order it, but like a Clinique men's hydrating face moisturizer.
I have one. is 72 hydration that I use.
Yes, but it says Clinique for men. It has
I
blue.
like how it's always marketed differently.
Right,
for
it's
men.
marketed differently. Right? Nothing against it, but it's like I tried it because my cousin also gave it to me for I think Christmas or something. Just try. I liked it because it felt good on my skin, and it wasn't overly oily. But like I said previously, I also use La Mer. It's like a very expensive luxury brand. I wouldn't say I recommend it because of such a high price.
Yeah.
We're
not buying that again.
Yeah.
I mean,
if we don't get it as a gift, I wouldn't get it because I care about skincare, but I'm like, I could use Clinique. It's $30. I'll just do that. So that's my go-to. And then if I do go out, in the sun a lot, I'll use a Shiseido Clear Stick sunscreen. It's 50 SPF. Mm-hmm. Right? It's like a lipstick. Basically, it opens and it works as a lipstick.
Like a deodorant.
Oh, that's true. It's like deodorant for your face, but the size of a lipstick. And then you would just put that on I'll put it on my nose. I would put it on my cheeks and then my forehead, and then I'll just go out and attack my day.
Yes.
Right.
So again,
Okay. Now for your go-to thing.
Okay, my go-to thing. We use the same cleanser, and like, I don't know. Again, like everything is like, if we have better brands, we have better brands.
Yeah, we'll probably do.
We're trying to do some research, so we can continue to add. Because right now we just use whatever. But I use the same cleanser, so y'all can see it again. Just soothing. I've been learning about ingredients, so you should look ingredients. It's like a little harder. I mean, it takes a while, but it's good to know like what's in it.
Yeah.
So, and also it's like when we talk about this, like I've been learning like there are a lot of, that's why like solely I might not stop using Clinique, but like they were talking about how like there are microplastics in like certain like brands.
Yeah.
So it's like that goes into the ocean when we wash it off.
Oh.
So I was like keeping in mind that like every part of your routine sometimes is like affecting. Like you also have some part of like using certain things that might not be as good for the environment. Right?
Yeah.
So I think that's another thing to keep in mind.
Right.
Like, I think we've slowly been more like conscious about our skin, conscious about the environment, and like figuring out what's important to us. But yeah, for now, like that, I heard glycerin's good, so like it's in here.
It's aloe.
There's aloe. Yeah, there's like aloe, like I don't really know, aloe something in here.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's good. And then I need to get another one. I've been trying to find new serums, new toners. I used to use this Aloe Revital Skin Mist from Innisfree. It's also a aloe thing and Korean brand. And I'm lazy. So I just spray it on my face when I'm dry. It's like a toner. So that's what I use. And then if I have anything that like I need to clear up my skin, if I'm acne prone, is that I use this Effaclar. I think it's from La Roche-Posay. We can just show you after.
Yeah.
It targets like clogged pores, so it's like if I have like acne or whatnot.
Yeah.
That's what I use. And then after that, I use moisturizer, also Clinique. This was gifted to me. A lot of stuff uses gifted.
Yeah,
everyone's like, your face is dry.
Yeah, no, you look ugly.
Here's some skincare for you. So yeah, this is the Clinique moisturizer, 72 hours. I've heard it was pretty good. It has some pretty good like, it's a good formula in here. I'm trying to learn more. We're trying to find new stuff, but this is what I use after. Sometimes I add a mask in there, whatever, and replace it as a serum. I'm trying to find a serum, by the way. And also, I need a new sunscreen. But I do use this sunscreen from Aveeno. It's like the sheer daily moisturizer. So it moisturizes my face. So sometimes I don't use moisturizer in the morning. So yeah, sometimes I don't use the moisturizer in the morning. I just use the SPF with 30 that acts as a moisturizer. But I might be getting new sunscreen because SPF 50 is better. But yeah, that's basically our skincare routine.
Yeah, skincare. Do your skincare.
Yeah, so right? I just wanted to say, like, for us, like, our main, like, topic and, like, all our thought processes is just basically to, like, do whatever you want for your skin. Like, no matter, like, what your gender is or, like what other people have told you. Like, find what works for you And that's it.
Yeah, and if you don't want to wash your face, it's kind of bad, but no, you'll feel it. You'll see it when you're older. So do wash your face. I know some of my friends should, because they're looking like they're 50, but they're 20 something. So
hey, don't be ageist.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so they look good for someone who looks 50 but is 20. Right. So they look good. They look good.
Yeah.
But
yeah, and it's not to say like, it's just like if you want this to be something that you want to do, like do it. And then like I feel like for me it's because like having clear skin or like feeling like my skin is not dry helps me feel better about like how I present myself and like just how I look at myself. So that's why for me like that's what I encourage. But again, like whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, no judgment here. So
but yeah,
do your skincare, take care of yourself, and yeah, that's all we gotta say.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching. Yes, subscribe.
Yeah.
Follow us.
And
DM us.
DM us if you have anything to say.
Yeah, and tell us what your skincare tips are too.
Yeah. We're interested. So yeah, thank you again. See y'all next time.